Roots, you probably recognize this name from biology class or hikes in the woods. In our experiment, we investigate the question, how do roots know how to grow?
Our hypothesis is that the roots know how to grow because they sense where the nutrients are coming from and spread out beneath the soil to get as many nutrients as possible. To set up our experiment, we got a plastic container, a paper towel, 4 pole beans, and found a dark location to store our container.
First, we made the paper towel damp but not dripping wet and placed it at the bottom of our container.
Next, we placed our pole beans inside of the bag. On the pole bean, there are small circles on the inside of the bean's curve. We placed those circles facing inwards towards each other, with the beans creating a square shape within the container.
Then, we drew arrows pointing from the circles to the direction in which they were facing on top of the container.
When putting our container in the dark location, we had to make sure that it was standing upright, meaning that the bottom of the container was against a wall.
The first day after placing our seeds in the container, we noticed some immediate differences.
One of the pole beans at the very top of the container had rolled down the container a bit, so it wasn't at the same location anymore.
Furthermore, 2 to 3 of the pole beans have grown in size, and you can see cracks in the skin surrounding the pole bean.
Little sprouts were growing from the small circles on the inward part of our bean.
As the sprouts were growing from the pole bean, they had a white blemishing pigment.
The sprouts are thin and wiry.
As there was a moist paper towel placed in our container, the beans infused all the water from it, leaving the paper towel dry.
On the 6th day of this project, the beans' color has changed from an auburn mix to a lighter brown pigment.
On day 10 of our project, the roots have become thick and have changed from a white to a dark green complexion.
On day 14 of the project, the roots are all over the place and reaching the corners of the bag.
This is a time-lapse video of the growth of our beans. It should help you to understand more about the development. While our project was planned and well thought through, there were still possible errors that could have occurred whilst completing the experiment. 2 of our group members used CD cases. The other 2 students used a Ziploc bag and a plastic food container.
The CD cases were able to stand upright with the bean propped against the wall, but the CD cases often had holes in them, allowing air to get in.
This experiment connects to the real world because plants are really important to the development of our planet as they release oxygen, which is essential for organisms to survive.
Overall, after completing all weeks of our pole bean experiment, we learned that the direction in which roots grow is affected by gravity's pull.